What up, y'all? Coming to y'all from the throne of grace. I do my best thinking when I'm on the throne of grace, as y'all can hear this water going in the background. I got a word, y'all. I got a word. I got a word. I got a word. And I must share this word with you guys. If my channel bores you, too bad, because I'm not talking about gossip on my channel. We will not be low rating people on my channel. We will not be talking about other people's business. We're getting our business together, and we are about the Father's business. And y'all, the Father just let me in on a secret, and I want to share it with you. If you would just give me a little bit of your time and ignore where I am right now, because I'm comfortable as I don't know what. And my little mind been going and going and going and going. But y'all, I found another secret in the Bible. For those of you who don't know me, I am a heart transplant recipient, and I have had my heart now for 12 years. This February, I turned 12 years old. But before I got my heart, I had 2 weeks to live. There was an angel that took care of me in my room. And yes, she is an angel, because I looked for her and looked for her and looked for her and looked for her. And nobody worked there by her name. Nobody worked at the hospital that looked like her. So I have accepted the fact that I was taken care of by an angel. I was going through something very spiritual, getting my heart taken out and getting another one put in. So y'all listen to me, because this is not coming from something somebody else said. I am literally hearing the voice of God. So this is what I want to tell y'all. When I had 2 weeks to live, they put me up to the first person, first of all, on the heart transplant list. And the heart transplant list was 20 years long. I did not have the right insurance. I found my hospital by listening, because I heard a voice tell me to get up, go to St. Joseph. So everybody know my story. I went up, I got up, I went to St. Joseph. Turns out it was a real place. And this place does heart transplants. And I received my heart within a month and 2 weeks. But I would say maybe a week before I received my heart, I was supposed to get this machine placed inside of me called the LVAD. The LVAD is a machine that pumps your heart for you, and it gives you a break. But you got this plug hanging out of your stomach, so you look like a freaking cyborg. You got to plug up to sockets and charge your batteries. And the way I found that hospital, and as spiritual as I am and as connected to God as I am, I knew that I was getting a flesh heart. I would not receive that machine. And thank God I had a doctor that believed with me. Because of how things was going, you couldn't deny that God was at work. But the time was ticking, and y'all know when the time starts ticking and things ain't coming out the way you want to, you start thinking about other options. And they start telling me, well, you only can be on here like a couple more days. Like, you've been on these machines too long. Either you accept this LVAD machine, or it's a possibility that you will die. So this angel came into the room, and she asked me if I had ever heard about the prayer of Jabez. Mind you, this lady took care of me the entire time I was there, all while I was acting ugly, trying to be strong when I was weak, because I'm not used to being weak. I'm not used to being the one that do everything. Well, y'all, it was my time to get loved on. It was my time to chill out. I was hurting, and I was weak, and I was sick, and I was dying, and I needed help. This lady got me together, and she did not play the radio with me. But when they said that I would have to get that LVAD, she said, no, you won't get the LVAD. She brought me a book called The Book of Jabez. She asked me, did I know anything about it? I told her I've heard about it, but I really didn't understand it. Well, she told me it was a secret prayer, and she told me that it was hidden. It was stashed in the Bible for a reason, because most people would just read over it because it's in Chronicles. It's where they would talk about such and such begat such and such, such and such had 10 sons, such and such begat such and such, such and such had 11 sons, and their names was. You'll bypass it, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, the prayer of Jabez just pops up. Well, she told me the secret to this prayer was you say this prayer and you don't think about what you need. You don't say what you need. Because if you truly have God in you, first you got to have that mindset that you and God are one, that you're not going through anything by yourself. If you're going through something, God knows you're going through it. He's allowing it to happen. He's watching it happen, and he's going to come through with you, because God wants to experience everything you experience. That's why you come to him in spirit and truth, meaning be yourself. If you drink, you cuss, you whoremonger, you do whatever, you on drugs, you come to him broken. You come to him how you are. You do not fake the freaking funk, and that is what I don't do. And that makes you a good candidate to have experiences with God, right? So she told me if I read this prayer, and she gave me a book about it. She told me to read about it. But it ain't really much on Jabez, because it really doesn't talk about Jabez. The book really, the Bible doesn't even really explain Jabez in a good way for you to really get to know his character, his life, or anything. Just that secret prayer just pops up out of nowhere. And those of you who want to know about the prayer of Jabez, go read it for yourself. Go find it, okay? I'm not telling you where it is. You go find it. You work for it. You show God that you want it. So she said, if you say this prayer, you read this prayer and don't ask God for anything, and you know that God knows what you're going through and he's in you, and you believe that, like you have fused with him, you mesh with him, you're not afraid to say you are God, because you are God, whether you want to be God or not, whether you think it's blasphemous, it does not matter. You are God all day long. You were made in his image. You got his breath. You ain't nothing but God, right? So I said this prayer and I read the book and I left it alone. 3 days later, I received a heart. I did not ask for the heart anymore. I left it alone. I just trusted what this lady said, because it just made a whole lot of sense. If God is in me, he know exactly what I'm going through. And y'all, I was supposed to die on the day that somebody else died and gave me life. So how did God know that was going to happen? That person died and the heart was given to me, not all those other people on the waiting list. And I was pushed up to number 1. So y'all listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about. And this ain't no gossip. This is to get your life together and make your manifestations come true. And so you can have true experiences with him. Well, I got my heart within a month and 2 weeks, right? And here I am 12 years later, when the man said I only had 2 weeks to live. So that is a miracle. I said Jabez, and I didn't ask for anything, and I got my heart. Y'all, when I tried to take that book back to that lady, the book disappeared and the lady disappeared. All I had was the wrapping, the cloth that I had wrapped around the book. Well, something else happened to me again. I have a lot of miracles happening to me because I'm connected. I walk through both worlds. I walk through heaven and earth at the same time. And now I've learned the difference between them. I had another experience where I was having issues with my father. My father was saying I wasn't his child, which he's gone right now. That does not matter anymore, because I am God's child from the beginning. I was never his child. He was not lying. I am a child of the light. But at this time, I was hurting. I was hurting really, really bad. So I went into the beauty supply store to try to find me something to do. I decided to braid my daughter's hair because braiding hair relaxes me. So as I go into the store, I see a wig. This wig has Tasha on it, and my name is Tasha. And I'm looking at this wig, and I'm like, this can't be a coincidence, y'all, because I'm used to communicating with everything. Everything in your environment is alive. God used everything around you. If you are walking in spirit and in truth, don't deny anything you see. When you walk into a building, the building is like, what up, yo? How you doing? Especially if you go in this building a lot, your energy is there. So everything in this building knows you. Whatever type of building it is. At this point, I was in a beauty supply store. So the shampoo knew me, the weave knew me, the freaking blow dryers knew me. You get the picture. You know, even the floors, the wall, the shelves, everything in this store knew me because I go in this store all the time. And I was crying at the time that I walked into this store. So when I first walked in the front of the store, time you walk through the door, there was the wig Tasha. And I've told this story before, but y'all, God done gave me more revelation on it. Like the learning don't stop. Everything is in layers. Everything is in realms. Everything is in dimensions. You could keep learning from a situation forever and ever and ever. So I'm going to tell this story again because I got some more to add to it. So when I walk in, I see Tasha. She's the first wig on the right. Time I walk through the door, I laugh. I play with her. She's very pretty. All the beautiful makeup. This was the most beautiful mannequin I ever seen in my life. And her name was Tasha. I began to play with her bangs. I began to play with her. Okay, after I get through playing with Tasha, I feel a little better. I saw my name on the mannequin. So I go to the back. Boy, when God wants you, he do not stop. He keep on going. So I walk to the back of the beauty supply store where the hair is located. When I get to the back where the hair is located, there's a table with one wig on it. Nothing else, just a single wig on another beautiful mannequin. And the name of this wig was Tally. My name is Latasha Tally. Now, I cannot ignore this. This is God calling me by name. I began to cry. I began to play with Tally. I began to look at Tally. Tally was a whole new chick. Tasha had short hair, you know what I'm saying, like a little pixie cut. But Tally had long hair. Her makeup was more heavier. Like she was about the business. And so I'm sitting there thinking, wow, Tasha Tally. And I hear this voice inside me say, command you me. Command you me. Command you me. Command you me. So I had to get it. I had to understand because these wigs was talking to me. Then all of a sudden I felt like I went into a dimension and a triangle was formed. There I was, the whole person, Latasha Tally. And there was Tally by herself. There was Tasha by herself. At that moment, I learned that I am not my name. I am greater than my name. That my name was given to me as a gift. And Tasha means a Christmas gift. Tally means data, collecting information, y'all. So I'm sitting there saying, command you me, command you me. So I began to cry and wail because, first of all, God knows my name. He was calling my name in the middle of the beauty supply store. So I'm sitting up there. At first, I hated my name. I wanted my name changed. I didn't like who I was. I didn't want to be a Tally. I was not being claimed by the Tallys anyway. But to know that God knew my name. See, them Tallys don't even understand how important they are or how important their name is. But God let me know that I was not a mistake that day and that I was watched, I was cared for, and that I was loved and I was not alone. I was not by myself. So I'm sitting there crying. And I'm hearing command you me, command you me. And I learned that I can command my name to go out and do things while I sit at home. I can tell Tasha Tally to get up and go do such and such. And Tasha Tally has to get up and do what I say. Remember, hands did not create the earth. Words did. God spoke. Words created the world. Meaning words are alive. Words have personality and words have character traits. And you would know that if you humanize the words. And when you read the Bible, it will make the Bible make more sense. If you don't change a word in the Bible, if you let it say what it say, if the Bible is your book, you could do it through the Torah. You could do it through any holy book. All books are written by God. All books are inspired by God. So you cannot go wrong, because everything that was made, that is created, that was ever thought of, good or bad, is coming from God. Everything. So it don't matter what you call him, what you think of him. Guess what? It's already been thought of, because it comes from God. You can't think of nothing new. He done heard it all and he know it all. So sitting there watching my name, I learned that I could command my name. So somehow I started telling my name what to do. I started telling my name to go out and bring me some checks. It's some checks out there with my name on. It's some people that forgot to give me checks. It's some refunds that I deserve. Y'all know what? All of a sudden checks started coming in the mail with my name on them, from places that I never did business with, places that I never heard of. I received, I know, about 6 or 7 checks, real checks that I could put in my banking account. So I've always talked to Tasha Talley as if it's another person, as if she's a friend of mine. I don't connect myself with it, because I'm not my name. I'm not even this body. I am the breath that is talking to you. That is all I am. Feelings and emotions and breath and vibration. That's all I am. So God gave me another lesson this morning. Where it started in the middle of the morning, probably around 3 o'clock in the morning. I could not sleep, and I said, God, what is this about? And I started hearing it again. Command you me. Command you me. So y'all, I went in my phone and I looked up command you me, and it's found in Isaiah 45:11. So, I'm not going to tell y'all what that verse say. If you want to know what it says, get up and do it yourself and do the work and figure out what I'm saying. But what I got out of it, from what the Spirit told me, was command you me. Command you me. Listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention to the words. Make these words have personality and character traits that are coming out of my mouth. And remember, you cannot come outside of yourself. You cannot come outside of God. Everything is a thought before it is manifested. Before it becomes matter, it is a thought. So when you're dealing with God, you're inside him. You're in the secret place. And the secret place is hidden inside. When you have a secret, don't you keep it to yourself? Or do you let your secret be on your forehead or on your shirt? No, you keep your secret inside yourself. You keep it to yourself. So this is how you get into the secret place with God. You be quiet. You be still. You listen to your inside. So this thing kept saying, command you me. Y'all, I'm guilty of picking at a person on Facebook. I met this person. I'm not going to say his name, but I'm guilty of picking at him. But I was having fun picking at him, and it turned around and bit me in the butt, okay? The way this man talks is, me don't want to go. Me don't like that. Me ain't with that. Me got to go get such and such. Me gonna go over here. Me gonna do this. Everything he says me. Then I looked at his family. You know, because he made videos. His entire family talks that way. So I'm like, what nationality talks like this? Where do they get this me stuff from? Me. Even the little kids say, me want me dog. Give me dog. Like, they say me. Even the uncle. And the uncle is like a pimp, like a player. He was like, they don't understand me. Me don't want that. Me not with that. So I was like, this whole family throwed the off, right? So But it beat me in the butt today, y'all. And I did this like a couple years ago. I left the man alone because he started going in on me, like telling me I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And guess what? He was damn right. I did not understand. So when you come back to this command you me, this is how the word gave it to me. Command you, period. Remember that. So imagine this on a piece of paper. Command you, period. Command you. You are the you. You are the you. Remember, you cannot come outside yourself when you really want to have experiences with God. You got to learn how to stay on the inside no matter what it look like on the outside. Don't come out. I'm giving y'all a secret, okay? Command you, period, me, concerning you and the works of my hands. Listen at this again. Command you, period, me, concerning me and the works of my hands. In other words, you are telling your higher self, which is the me part, which is the me that is God, which is the me that is hooked up to heaven, which is the me, which is your higher aspect, your higher self is the me part, the me. Command you, talking about you, me, which is you, but the higher aspects of you, concerning you, and the works of my hands. Meaning, when you say this, don't ask for anything. You just gave a command, and guess what? The higher self concerning you has to do what you're telling it to do concerning the works of your hands. You're saying, in other words, what is it that I can do? What am I able to do? How am I able to be successful? How am I able to succeed? Because y'all, I'm in a place in my life where I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know where to go. Like, I'm blank. I feel like I don't belong here. I don't know if it's because I got another person's heart, y'all, but I'm having identity issues, and I really don't know what to do, and I'm so close to God. I think I'm afraid to do something because I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to take my soul the wrong place. I don't want to go down the wrong road. So I'm trying to be careful. Yes, I'll be out in a minute. I'm making the last little part of my video. I'm coming out in just a minute. Give me like 2 more minutes. Okay, back to y'all. I'm trying to figure this thing out. But my husband said, well, what do you want to do with your life? Y'all, I was looking like a chicken with a head cut out. I looked like a deer in the headlights. Like, I have no idea, which is good because I can't put my stank on it, right? So when I say command you, me, concerning me and the works of my hands, that's all I need to say. I don't need to add nothing else to it. That is just like that prayer, Jabez. You say that prayer, you trust that God know how to fill in the blanks, and you leave it alone. So guess what, y'all? That was my prayer for the day. Command you, me, concerning me, and the works of my hands, and I'm leaving it alone. But as I'm leaving it alone, I'm having little clues, y'all, and I'm trying to figure out these clues. Now, the words that I am getting, and this is how you follow the word, which is not your Bible. The Bible is powerful. Don't get me wrong. The Bible is full of clues, but it's really instructions, and it describes how you work. It describes how you operate. Like, that Bible is magical. but it's not the word of God. The word of God comes by hearing. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. And when you're in spirit, you can hear with your eyes. You can see with your ears, okay, if you get my drift in the spirit realm. So the word that I have that is haunting me is Oreo. Oreo, the Oreo cookies. I told y'all about a dream that I had of my grandmother that passed on. I saw her in the mall, and we saw Oreos all over the floor, all over the aisles, just spread out everywhere. After we had our conversation, she was leaving. She told me not to follow her, and I did not follow her. But when I turned around to go back inside the mall, Oreo cookies was from the floor to the ceiling. And I don't know what the word Oreo means, but Oreo has been around for over 100 years, y'all. Oreos is very smart and intelligent. Oreo is alive. So on Valentine's Day, my husband gave me a gift, and in this gift was a box of chocolates. I did not want the chocolates. This was the very next day after I had my dream about my grandmother. When we opened the box of chocolates, it was not chocolates. Guess what? It was gourmet Oreos. Oreos dipped in white chocolate. Oreos dipped in chocolate. Oreos with caramel and fruits on top and nuts on top. It was gourmet Oreos. So, ever since Valentine's, every time I check my phone, you know how you check your phone and they have the news feeds in there. There is a brand new Oreo dessert in the news feed. I don't understand why. Even with the war that's going on in Ukraine with Russia, they said that the Oreo company pulled out of Ukraine. So I don't understand what this is about Oreos, but I keep on seeing Oreos. Then I had a spoon thing where I was seeing spoons everywhere. Silver spoons. It's a certain type of spoon. When I look at TV, this spoon would just pop out. When I went with my husband to a mechanic shop like 2 hours away from the house when we were backing up, there was a rusted fence with one silver spoon just stuck inside this fence for no reason at all. And I take pictures, y'all. I just don't know how to upload them on my video so you can see what I'm talking about, because I can prove everything that I'm saying. Everything that I'm saying, I have a picture of. I took pictures of the Oreos, which the Oreos that my husband gave me was like my grandmother saying, yes, baby, you seen me. It was me, the real me. And here go you some more Oreos. So there was proof that I was where my grandmother is. And my grandmother has been dead since I was 15 years old. So to get those Oreos the very next day, I was excited. Now, I've been seeing these spoons now for about 8 months. The word spoon has been showing up everywhere. Like, I was looking at this show. This man was doing a magic trick, and he was putting spoons on his nose, his eyes, his ears. He was pulling spoons out the hat. Then when you go in the kitchen, the little girl, she had some type of powers. Every spoon in the house was on the ceiling. Like it was a ceiling full of spoons. I got a gift from a friend, and this gift had spoons all over it. My sister-in-law, someone gave her some artifacts, and she brought me the artifact so I can see it, and it was a silver spoon with 2 jaguar heads on it. And jaguar is also one of my words. Jaguar is how I connect with my father that passed in 2020 in December. So when she brought me the spoon, she had no idea I was having this spoon thing. So now you see, when I say the word comes to you. You have to be watchful and vigilant, because it pops up on TVs. It pops up on billboards. It pops up in people conversations. it pops up on a conversation on the radio. It could be anywhere. But these spoons. So while I was looking up Oreo yesterday, because there was another Oreo dessert on my news feed, I ran into an article about Spoon University. Now, Spoon got a university, y'all. Spoon University. These words are alive, y'all. These words are truly, truly alive. And this is what it means to follow the word. The word has legs. The word can do things. Oreo has been popping up all type of ways. I went and got my grandbaby. Tell me why she asked me could she get a Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen yesterday. And she ain't got no idea about my Oreo thing. So Oreo and Spoon is popping up. I have no idea what this stuff means, but it's so fun when you gather the pieces. This is how you talk to the universe, and this is how you follow the word and you walk into your blessing. So somehow Oreo is going to bless me and Spoon is going to bless me, but I don't know how. I'm not worried about how, but I command you me concerning me and the works of my hands. I don't have to say nothing else, y'all. Something is about to pop off. And I'm so glad I don't have a clue to what it is, because I'm going to know that it's God when it comes out. Now, I've been wanting to have a food truck, and I have one, but I have not fixed it up yet, and I've been thinking about selling food out of my truck. Maybe it's about that. I don't know, but I'm not gonna keep guessing. I let the clues come to me naturally. I just watch and be vigilant. But Oreo, boy, when I say Oreo is aggressive, I keep seeing Oreos everywhere. And then I read up on Oreos. I read up on the history of Oreos. Man, y'all need to read up on the Oreo cookie and how it came about and the designs on the Oreos. And it goes deep, but the Oreo been around for like 110 years. So the Oreo got commercials. The Oreo is in movies. Tell me this thing don't know what it's doing, and it's just a cookie. It's just a cookie. But is it just a cookie? So this is how I follow God. This is how God communicates with me. And this is how you walk through heaven and earth. And this is how you hear the word. The word is alive. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. So now we got to see what Oreo and Spoon is up to. But I'm not putting my stank on it. I'm not asking God what he trying to tell me, y'all, because it feels so good to walk into these blessings, because they be your stories. They be your experiences, and you get to tell them this is your testimony. This will be my testimony. And y'all know testimonies are prophecies. Testimonies are prophecies. So I'm going to be able to tell somebody something real good. And just think, with this story coming straight from the source, every time I tell this story, it's going to do something to somebody. It's going to move something that don't need to be there. It's going to bless somebody, because I'm not lying. I'm like John the Baptist. I'm reciting what I saw when John the Baptist was in the darkness. And the darkness walked into the beginning place, and the darkness backed up because it had never known light. Come on, y'all, these words are alive. If darkness can say, what the hell is that? We ain't never seen nothing like that. Darkness couldn't comprehend light because it had never been introduced to it. But in reality, it means that you're in a dark place and you looking for light. And so you somewhere meditating, and then God come down and he have a conversation with you. You get channeled somehow. You get some type of download. You get some type of intuition. Something that will uplift you and bring you out of that dark place. That's exactly what that means. But y'all, the secret is, when you say these things, don't ask God for nothing, because you want him to put it together. You want him to be concerned about it. You want him to deal with the people. You want him to deal with the red tape and all of the drama. All you want to do is just show up and receive. So Just like the prayer of Jabez, I said it, I got my heart. With no problem, y'all. I'm here to tell this story. I'm here to tell y'all this story. I didn't ask God for nothing and my heart popped up, meaning God knew somebody was going to die at that time, and that heart was coming to me at the time that I needed it. Now, that is perfect planning, and that's something man cannot do. So, when you say this, command you me, and you go read that verse, I'm going to give it to you. It's Isaiah 45:11, but you word it how you want to word it. And I've chosen to word it this way. Command you me concerning me and the works of my hands. Meaning, I need to do something, Lord. I don't know what to do. I need an income. I need to do something with myself. What do you think I'm good at? Tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I don't know. Because guess what, y'all? Even your hands are alive. Each finger is an entity. Each finger was made by a different angel, and that angel essence is in that finger. That angel energy is in that finger. So never look at your hands as just attachment to your body. Your hands have power. Your hands are magic. Your hands are supernatural. Your hands are amazing. Your hands know more than you probably. Okay, guys, I'm finna get off here. I've been sitting here long enough, and people keep calling my name. I'm finna go see what's going on down in the house. But I just had to get that off my chest. So if you want a blessing today, forget about gossiping. Forget about looking at negativity. Just focus on Isaiah 45:11 and word it how it comes to you, how it feels good to you. But remember, don't ask God for nothing, because you believe that God is in you. You believe that you and God are one. So whatever you going through, God already know. You ain't even got to be explaining it. And that makes so much sense. I'm so handicapped when it comes to God. Be like, do what you gonna do? Whatever God do. What you got to say? Whatever God got to say. How we gonna fix this? I don't know. Ask God. Well, I put everything off on the spirit. So, command you, me, concerning me and the works of my hands. Just keep saying that until it ring a bell inside of you. It make perfect sense, y'all, because we might ask for something that's gonna tear our ass up or destroy us. So let God do it. Get out of it. Get out of it and let God fix it. How do you know what's concerning you? How do you know what the works of your hands are? You don't. So I have given God the command to see about me and to help me in a way that I don't know how. So guess what, y'all? Something about to pop off, and I'm excited. Especially, I can't wait to see what Oreo is trying to tell me. This Oreo. This word Oreo, it's, I don't know if it's about the cookie. I mean, I can come up with all type of ideas about Oreos, sweet, nice. I mean, I don't know, but it's a good thing that Oreo is sticking with me and it's staying on me, and it won't let me not remember the word Oreo. But my word is Oreo and spoon. What are your words? And how you figure out your words? Pay attention to what keeps presenting itself to you. What keeps showing itself to you over and over and over. It's just a simple word. It's a simple word. It could be iron. It could be horse. It could be the number 3. It could be sunflower. It could be purple heart. Look, these are my words. It could be jaguar. It could be house. It could be pencil. It could be apple. You never know. Just pay attention. Something keeps showing itself to you, and it is a word that is alive, and it wants you to follow it, and you must follow it, because at the end, you don't want to die and they say, I never knew you. And when they say, I never knew you, that means your environment, your surroundings, you didn't communicate. You did not get it. Like you was just here just to be here. No, it ain't about you, boo-boo. It's about all of us. It's about everything. I love you. Whew. Bless me, y'all. Bless me, bless me, bless me. But let me get up from here. I love you guys, and you have a blessed day. Like and subscribe to my channel if this gave you some type of inspiration. And comment, y'all. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. If you have dreams, visions, you want to talk about stuff you can't talk about other people with because they going to think you crazy, man. Talk to Tasha because I have been over there and I'm over here. I can help you. I can help you. I truly can help you. I love you.